Hi, my name's Troy Jacobson. Welcome to our On the Road series, Volume 3, Tucson Training Rides. And today we're going to do the Gates Pass ride, which is a really popular ride for both locals as well as different campers that come into the Tucson area for training. This ride's going to take us a little while, but not too long, and it's going to be a challenging ride with a lot of variety because we're going to do some pretty steep climbs, but also some nice rolling sections too, where you can get into a nice rhythm, get down in your aero bars if you're a triathlete, or get down on your drops if you're a road cyclist. The most challenging part of this ride is going to be the climb over Gates Pass. Now, it's going to be a tough climb on the way over, but even harder on the way back, because on the way back, we're going to be climbing a grade at one point of roughly 15%, somewhere in that ballpark, so you're really going to be working hard. All right, so make sure you have plenty of fluids, you're ready to have a really good workout, and let's go ride through the Saguaro National Forest. All right, here we go. We're warming up. I want you in your small chain ring on the front, your 15 on the back, and we're warming up nice and easy, going downhill here, riding out of Star Pass neighborhood in Tucson, Arizona. Hey, buddy. Pedestrian out for a morning walk. So we're out here riding, and it's a nice day, a little bit overcast, but that's okay. I don't think it's going to rain today. After all, it is Arizona. It's pretty dry out here. We're riding through a really nice neighborhood, Star Pass, again in Tucson, and we're just warming up. So let's get your cadence up around 90 to 100 RPMs, and you're in your small chain ring, 15 on the back. Of course, I'm in the opposite gearing on the road, so I'm in my big chain ring and probably about the 13 or so on the back as we go down this pretty fast hill. We have a great ride coming up. This is Gates Pass, a very well-known ride out here in Tucson. And they actually have several races out here, and you'll actually today ride on the same course that various races are on. But right now we're still warming up, small chain ring 15 as we go through the neighborhood here. And pretty soon we're going to make a left turn, so be prepared for that. Always thinking about your good form. This ride is just over an hour, about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes in duration. And the theme for today's ride is going to be a nice, steady, high aerobic pace. Although at times we are going to go at threshold and above. We have a couple really tough climbs during this ride today. So be prepared to work hard and to have an awesome workout. Still cruising down the road here, warming up, small chain ring 15, get the legs loose. Of course, if you want to warm up a little bit more on your own, go ahead, stretch out, do some dynamic warm up, whatever you'd like to do. Coach Troy Cam, showing you the road from my perspective. Clear right, clear left. Let's roll. Watch out for this guy. Thank you, sir. Okay, now we're on the road. This road's a little bit bumpy, a little bit torn up, so you need to be careful out here. Not in the greatest condition, but it's okay. And these roads are fairly narrow, so we have to watch out for cars. There's a cyclist coming up. Hey there, how you doing? Have a good ride. We're just cruising along here, still warming up. Small chain ring 15. Always thinking about your good form. Knees into your top tube, upper body's nice and still. Cadence between 90 and 100 RPMs. Just warming up. Now, of course, I want you to use gearing on your trainer at home that enables you to warm up. So if small chain ring 15 is too difficult for you, then go to an easier gear. But do your best to follow my workout. Just riding along here, still warming up, small chain ring 15. Okay, the grade is kicking up just a little bit, so I want you to go to your big chain ring 15 on the back, big chain ring 15 on the back. You can see this little climb coming up. So our cadence will stay about the same, maybe drop a little bit more tension on the pedals, but you're always using your good form. Big chain ring 15. Cadence probably 85 to 90 RPMs right now as we climb this hill. And we are going to be doing some climbing because this first part is pretty tough. And actually today we have a nice headwind as we climb up Gates Pass, the front side of Gates Pass, and then we descend into the Saguaro National Park to McCain Loop. Hello, more cyclists out riding. How you guys doing? Looking good. Have a good ride. And we're just cruising along, heading in the opposite direction. Big chain ring 15. And you're not working super hard right now. Your intensity level right now is probably around 75%. Cruising along, getting the heart rate up, getting the legs loose. Again, if you need additional time to warm up, to stretch out, whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. Car up. I love this area for riding. We do our camps out here in Tucson, and this is one of our favorite rides, the Gates Pass ride. Everybody loves it. We park at the college right up the road, and we head out and do the ride, and it takes roughly about 2 hours because we do that McCain Loop Road a couple times, and you'll see what I mean. But just beautiful scenery, great venue for riding. You just can't beat it. You can't beat it, especially in the winter time. And if you're from the Northeast or the Mid-Atlantic or the Midwest where it's cold, a trip to Tucson in February or March or April makes all the difference in the world. And we're just riding along here, and you're still in your big chain ring 15 on the back. Again, you're not working super hard. You're at 75% effort, and you're always thinking about your good form. Knees in your top tube, upper body's nice and still. And when you don't see me in the picture, that is the Coach Troy cam. There it is right there. And we're going downhill, but I want you to stay in your big chain ring 15 because in general, this first part of the ride, we're climbing. You know, we're going up a slight grade. There are a couple downhills, but we're kind of heading up pretty much the whole way. And again, we have a headwind out here today. So I'm working pretty hard, but I want you to around 75% effort. 75%, good form, stay on my wheel. Again, pretend there's a cord attaching us. Don't let that cord break. That's the idea. Stay near my wheel. There's Coach Troy cam again. I love this desert landscape. Fantastic. High desert, Tucson, Arizona. Very dry out here, so make sure you're hydrating well. And we're not at high altitude, but we're still up pretty high. I think we're up at around 2,000 to 2,500 feet above sea level in this area. And of course, if you climb Mount Lemmon, as we've done on this DVD, you'll get all the way up to about 9,500 feet above sea level. And that makes a difference in terms of how you breathe and oxygen utilization and all that good stuff. That's why so many people come out here to train. But we're still in our big chain ring 15 right now. We're nice and steady, good form, car up. And we're just cruising along here. Effort around 75, maybe 80% now. Just stay near my wheel. There's Coach Troy cam. It looks like we're going to be going downhill here, so let's take it back down to your small chain ring on the front and your 15 on the back. So keep it in the 15 and bring that cadence up. Bring that cadence up. Let's go around 90 to 100 RPMs as we go down this hill. Let's go. Come on, come on. Let's go. See these beautiful homes up ahead, nestled in the foothills of the mountains. We're heading downhill. Small ring 15, high cadence. Let's bring it up around 100 RPMs as we go fast down this hill. And our intensity scale right now is about 75% as we go downhill at a high cadence. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. High cadence, good form. You're looking good. All right, keep it going. Keep that high cadence up. We're still going downhill here. Interestingly, though, we still have a headwind, so it's not as easy as you might think as we roll down this hill. But let's keep that effort up. Cadence up around 100 RPMs, and still small chainring 15. Coming up to a stop sign. We're going to make a left turn. Slightly busier road coming up, so we need to be careful. But for the most part, okay, here we go, left, and we're rolling through. No car right, no car left. Okay, and we're rolling. Again, for the most part, you know, in Tucson, which is one of the more cycling-friendly cities in the country, the motorists are good to cyclists. They really don't bother you. I think they're so accustomed to seeing cyclists out on the road, they really don't give you a hard time. Now, once in a while, you get the tourists who ride out here, who drive out here rather, and go through the parks. They might not be as accustomed to seeing cyclists, but it seems like for the most part, people out here are pretty accommodating and don't give us a hard time. Of course, we need to be courteous and, you know, use the road in the right way. Certainly riding 2 abreast or 3 abreast on busy roads is never a good idea. And that happens sometimes, but you know, it's up to the cyclist to keep good relations with the motorists. So right now we're climbing uphill a little bit. I want you to go to your big chain ring again and your 15 again on the back. Big chain ring 15. We're staying in that 15 on the back. That's a good gear overall and really does give us the kind of riding effort that we're experiencing out here on the road. Again, we're going into somewhat of a headwind, so it's a little bit harder work than you might think. But big chain ring 15, cadence between 80 and 90 RPMs. Your effort's still around 75%. Again, this is going to be, for the most part, a high aerobic workout. If you download your heart rate or power data at the end, I think you're going to find that overall you will have worked pretty hard. High aerobic, boosting that aerobic energy system. Okay, big chain ring 15 still. We're going past the Wildlife Museum to the right. Nice steady rhythm, 80 to 90 RPMs. You can see the road kicks up just a little bit coming up, so we're going to stay in this gearing. Good form, knees in your top tube, upper body's nice and still. You can kind of see my form right there. It's not that I have the best form in the world, but it's decent. Spent a lot of time, a lot of miles in the saddle, as they say, over the years. So try to be efficient. Try to be efficient when you're riding. Watch out for these cars. They've been giving us plenty of room. See that mountain up ahead? We're heading towards it. Oh yeah. All right, big chain ring 15 still, and we're going into the headwind. So maintain your focus. Again, your effort right now is probably upwards of 80% on that scale because we're working pretty hard. I know during our camps when we ride this road, everyone's really fresh because it's towards the beginning of the ride, and people tend to push it pretty hard. So it's interesting to see people hit the steeper part of this hill and their legs are pretty tired from this more moderate grade. But we're still in our big chain ring 15 and we're just riding steady tempo, upwards of around 80%, 80 to 90 RPMs. Coach Troy Cam just slid in there. You can see the road from my eyes. Stay right on my wheel now. Come on. Stay right on my wheel. Hope you're enjoying the desert scenery it only gets better actually as we go over the Gates Pass climb into the Saguaro National Park. It's just unreal. Unreal. Nice steady effort. Big chain ring 15 still. 80 to 90 RPMs. And the Coach Troy cam once again. Very comfortable temperatures today. Around 80 degrees. However, it's windy out. A little bit overcast, which is nice, keeping the sun off of us. Okay, you're working it. I mean, you're not falling asleep on me here because you're working up this hill. It's a decent effort. Still in your big chain ring 15, riding steady tempo. Believe me, you're going to be doing some real big gear work coming up in a little while. So keep that in mind. Pace yourself. Again, this workout is going to be over an hour. So you need to hydrate well, and you also need to probably take in some calories. Not a lot, but I'm thinking maybe around 100 to 200 calories during the course of the hour. Carbohydrate, of course, to maintain your energy level. Big chain ring 15 still, riding steady tempo up this hill. Looking good. Solid form, solid effort. The road's decent here, so you don't have to worry about potholes. Just keep it steady, keep it steady. Big chain ring 15, still riding steady, riding strong. And things actually will start to kick up here a little bit as we approach this little peak area. It's an area where you can observe the scenery. Little parking lot coming up. Really nice to pull over and take some pictures. But we're not going to worry about taking pictures right yet. We're going to ride up this hill. And then we have a really fast descent down the other side. A little bit of time to let the legs relax before we get into the loop. So we're still just riding steady tempo. Big chain ring 15. 80 to 90 RPMs. Coach Troy cam. Come on now, keep it steady. Stay with me, stay focused. Upper body's nice and still. Hands nice and relaxed on top of the handlebars. I'm riding a road bike right now, but if you're a triathlete, you are most likely not down on the aero bars at this point because you're heading up a hill. You're probably back on the saddle ever so slightly and utilizing those strong muscles and loosening the hamstrings and pulling up hard, using that hip flexor muscle as well. Good form. See how I'm pedaling? Good form, nice and steady. Equal distribution of power output over each pedal throughout the pedal stroke, ankling through the pedal stroke. That's it. See all that room cars give us? Very nice. Mountain still up ahead. See that wind? You can see those bushes moving all over the place. It's windy out, heading into this headwind. This is a tough ride. So right now we're at 80%. You might even be working up around 85% right now. I think I am. I'm working pretty hard right now because this road keeps kicking up, and that headwind is not making matters any easier. So big chain ring 15. In fact, we're going to pop it down one more cog. Let's take it down to the 14 or 13 on the back as we start working a little bit harder and as we start getting towards the top of this climb. Slightly bigger gear inch. Your cadence now 75 to 80 RPMs. Effort's around 85%. See that headwind? Come on, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Come on, push it up, push it up, push it up. Okay, here we go. We're big chain ring 13 on the back. And as you can see, the wind is really blowing. We've got a stiff headwind, and we're climbing this hill. You can see how the road kicks up a little bit. Your cadence is probably under 80 RPMs, and you have a fair amount of tension on the pedals right now. So if you're on a stationary bike, you're probably on a tension of around 4 on that scale from 1 to 5, 5 being the most difficult. In terms of your intensity, you're around 85% right now because this hill is no joke. You're working hard, and this headwind is really making us work hard. Not to mention the fact it's hot outside, 85 degrees or so, and we're not at high altitude, but we're definitely pretty high above sea level. So all these factors make this to be a pretty difficult section of the course here. But it's a great ride, beautiful scenery, and we're getting a great workout in already, and it gets even better later on, I promise. So here we are, good form, knees in your top tube, upper body's nice and still, upper body's nice and relaxed. Nice steady breathing pattern, nothing erratic, no hyperventilating. Stay in your rhythm, stay in your rhythm. Intensity around 85%. Cadence just under 80 RPMs. If you can bring it up a little bit, that's fine too. Come on now, keep it going. Looks like we're going to be heading downhill up here, so we're going to take it down to your 15 on the back. Big chain ring 15 on the back, so tension's a little bit less. If you're on a stationary bike, take that tension down to a 3. And let's bring your cadence up a little bit. Let's get up between 90 and 100 RPMs. Car up. Another car up. Okay, we're going downhill here. Let's bring that cadence up. Intensity level still about the same though. Big truck. Whoa, watch out. Another big truck. Watch out. All right, keep riding, keep riding. Stay close to that white line there. Not a whole lot of shoulder on this road. Okay, we're back. Stay on my wheel. Here we go. Stay on my wheel. Climbing this hill. See the winds? Look at those bushes blowing around. Motorcycle up. Going around this bend. I want you to take it back down to your 13 on the back. Big chain ring 13. Increase that tension. You're back up to about a 4 on that scale from 1 to 5 as we climb this grade. Come on, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Maintain your focus. Keep it steady. Stay in your rhythm. Intensity level around 85%. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Big chain ring 13 on the back. Tension around 4 on that stationary bike of yours. Nice effort. And going downhill a little bit, take it back up to your 15 on the back. Back up to your 15, but that's not going to be for long because we're heading back up again. Take it back down to your 13 on the back. That's it, 13 on the back. Stay on my wheel. Stay focused on my wheel. Come on. Try to stay within a few feet. Let me pace you up the hill. Look at that wind blowing. Look at that wind. It's knocking me around a little bit on the bike. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, push it. Big chain ring 13. Push it up the hill. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up. Nice job. Cresting this little hill here. And heading over the top. And we're going to be heading down a little bit. Take it back up here. 15 on the back. Tension down to 3. So it's a little bit easier to pedal. A little bit less tension on those pedals. Bring that cadence up ever so slightly, a little bit of time to recover, but not a lot because as you can see, we're heading back uphill again. Come on now, stay on my wheel. Don't let me lose you. Don't let that elastic line break. Keep it steady. The wind is buffeting us around. Come on now, keep it steady. Stay on my wheel. You're suffering a little bit, but I am too. Intensity is around 85 to 90%, but we're almost there. We're almost to the top, and then we get a nice, fast descent. Come on, stay on my wheel. Watch out for these cars. Come on, don't let me break away. Get back up to me. Get back up to me. Let me pace you up. I'm pacing you up this hill. Big chain ring 13. Big chain ring 13. This wind is not doing us any favors right now. We're working hard. Keep your cadence up. Try to get it up around 80 RPMs or so. Of course, you'll have a different trainer tension. So whatever gearing you need to use, you can use it. Look at this wind. Just knocking us around. That's it. We're almost to the top here. Come on, come on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. And now we're heading downhill for a little bit. Take it back up to your 15 on the back. Back up to your 15. Bring your cadence up or recover. Bring your cadence up or recover. We're going downhill. A little bit of a reprieve. But then we'll be heading back up again to the top before we start our descent. Little steep climbs in this section. Big chain ring 15, tension on about 3. Effort's around 85 to 90% right now. We're almost to the top. Stay with me. Stay focused. We've got the helmet cam right here. Stay with me. Come on, come on, come on. Keep it steady. Keep it steady. I cannot wait to get over this top. This wind is tearing us apart. Watch out for this car. Here we are. We're almost there. Big chain ring 13. Come on, come on, come on. We're almost over. We're almost over. And we're going over the top. Come on. Stay with me. 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 Over the top. And here we go. Look at this view up ahead. A little bit of time to recover. Small chain ring 15 on the back. Take it down your small chain ring 15 on the back. Come on. We're heading downhill now. Come on. Bring it downhill. We're going fast. We're going real fast. We're going real fast. We're going real fast. Come on, we're descending. Keep pedaling. You're recovering a bit. Let's go. Look at this. We're going around 40 miles per hour. Be careful down this descent. We're down the backside of Gates Pass right here. Backside of Gates Pass. Stay with me now. Don't let me get too far ahead of you because it'd be tough to catch up to me later on in this ride. So stay near my wheel. And of course, when you're going downhill this fast, if you need to slow down, like we're having to slow down right now because of this car up ahead, you always apply that rear brake first. Of course, this car up ahead is riding pretty good, so must be a good driver heading down these little narrow path of road. All right, here we go. A little bit of a bend here. Come on, come on, come on back up to me. Stay near me, stay near me. Going fast, going over 40 miles per hour, down into the valley, the Saguaro National Park. Beautiful area. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me here. Small chain ring 15, your cadence is around 100 RPMs. Of course, I'm in the opposite gearing right now. I'm in the big chain ring 12 on the back, and the cadence is up really high. Cadence is up, working this big gear right now, going down this hill really fast. Of course, if you're racing this especially, you'll be hammering down this hill. Big chain ring probably 12 in the back, but here we go again. Stay near my wheel, doing a nice job. Heading down into the valley. Good work. We're cruising. Always keeping your good form. Get down in those aero bars. Get down on those drops. Keep those legs moving. If you need to recover a little bit here, you can slow it down just a little bit, because we'll be working hard again in the future. So if you want to get a little bit of recovery, this might be the time. Drink some fluids, eat some calories. Come on, keep it steady. Nice job. Stay near my wheel. Stay near my wheel here. Nice and steady down this hill. Small chain ring 15 still. Watch out for this car. Car up, car back. Lots of cars out here, and unfortunately there's really no shoulder, so you have to be careful. You can see I'm about a foot or so off the white line to let people know I'm there, so they don't try to just run me off and they give me some room when they go by. It usually works out that way. Not always. You always get somebody out there who's going to give you a hard time, but that's just the nature of the beast, I guess. If you're going to ride a bike on the road, you're going to have to deal with it. It's the way it is. But we're still going downhill here. Small chain ring 15, cadence still up around 100 RPMs. This is a nice little rest period. We actually have another downhill segment coming up, and then a nice steady climb, and then a really good fast downhill section where we'll be able to use some really big gears and get some really good speed. But we're still cruising along here. Small chain ring 15, cadence up about 100 RPMs. Stay near my wheel. Stay right up with me. Coach Troy Cam there. It's a nice day here in Tucson, Arizona. We just went over Gates Pass, and we'll be heading up the backside of Gates Pass later on in this ride, which is brutal. Talk about a tough section of road. Holy smoky doodle. Stay with me. Small chain ring 15. Keep that cadence up. I love riding out here. It's just beautiful. Love this desert scenery. You can't really get a sense of it unless you're out here in person. true sense of it, that is. You have a general idea of what it looks like, but when you see all the colors out here and saguaro, it's just unreal. Alright, we're still cruising along. Small chain ring 15. Good stuff, good stuff. Always thinking about your good form. Endless sky up ahead. And we're coming up to our turn soon. Up here shortly, we're going to be making a right turn. Stop sign coming up. Stay with me. Don't let me ride away from you. You want to be paced. You want to stay near the wheel. Making a right turn here. Making a right turn. Car left, no car right. And let's go. Always thinking about safety. Safety first. Alright, now we're still we're on kind of a flat section right here, so I actually want you to work a little bit harder. Let's go to the big chain ring on the front and around your 18 or so on the back. So we're going slightly different gear. Big chain ring, 18 or so on the back. And we're not riding hard right now. We're riding at about 75-80% effort. So if you're on your stationary bike, we want you on a tension of about 3. Again, this isn't a real hard section right here, so we're just cruising along. Intensity level around 70-75%. Still working on our aerobic energy system right now. Letting some lactic acid flush from our muscles after that climbing section with all that headwind going up gates. So we're just cruising along here. Big chain ring 18 on the back. Watch out for this camper coming up. Camper up. Lots of campers out here. Lots of people out here touring the national park. Checking out the sights of southern Arizona. And here's a helmet cam. We're just cruising along. Keep that cadence up in the 80 to 90 RPM range. Your intensity is around 75%. And just try to stay with me here. Make sure you're taking in some fluids for this training ride. The overall theme of this ride, well, it's probably going to be mostly an aerobic ride with a few big tempo efforts when we do our climbing. We already have one, and we're going to do some more hard work in this workout, so be prepared mentally for that. And up here, we're going to be making a left turn. Big chain ring 18, get ready to make this left turn. We're going to have some downhill work to do here. And here we go, left turn. And we're heading downhill, okay. Same gearing. Big chain ring 18. We're going pretty fast too. This is a deceptive area. You're really going downhill pretty good here. So I want your cadence up. Bring it up probably 90 to 100 RPMs at this point because we're going pretty fast. But I want you to have that, be in the big chain ring right now, okay? Have a decent amount of tension. So if you're on a stationary bike, have that stationary bike 2 or 3 tension. Okay, this is the fast section. Get down on your aero bars. Get ready to go 40 miles per hour. Let's go. All right, here we go. Big chain ring 18 on the back. Nice steady rhythm. Knees in your top tube, upper body's nice and still. You can see I'm down on the drops. Get low because we're going fast here. And I tell you what, if you're on a triathlon bike, get down on those aero bars. I will say there is some headwind, so we're not going as fast as we normally would on this section of road, but we are going fast. See, this is a fun section of road. But like anything, what goes down must go back up. So you'll be climbing again. Don't you worry about that. Stand up, get out of the saddle a little bit with me. That's it. Stretch those legs out. Stretch them out, and have a seat. Nice job. Good form. Always thinking of your good form. See how these roads are starting to be rolling section here. Nice rolling section. Still in your big chain ring, 18 on the back. Bring that cadence up. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Over 90 RPMs. Over 90 RPMs. Your intensity is starting to come up a little bit too. Let's get up around 80%. You can see I'm down in the drops and I'm working pretty hard, so work hard with me here. Let's go. 80% or so. Let's go. We're going to have a good workout today. Nothing overly long, but a good, solid, high aerobic workout for the most part with some tempo work too. We'll be doing some threshold stuff. You already were at your threshold coming up Gates Pass, and you'll be above that when you're going up the other side. I promise you that. Come on, keep it steady. Big chain ring, 18 on the back. If you're on a stationary bike, that tension's on about a 3. And we're cruising down this hill. What a beautiful area. No cars out here right now. Heading into the desert. Hope you have some water with you. I think I'm getting thirsty. It's hot out here. After all, it is the desert. Awesome area. Cyclists from all over the country travel to Tucson in the winter months, do training camps. Some are organized, some are not. You'll see pro cycling teams out here. You'll see pro triathletes come out here, put in some good base miles on the roads. Nothing better. In fact, in Tucson, they say it's sunny over 300 days a year. Can't beat that. Nice and steady. Still in your big chain ring, 18 on the back. Your intensity is around 80%, and you're staying on my wheel here because you're working hard. This is not an easy part of the course. I don't want you just pedaling without any tension. I want you to work it. So use whatever gearing you can or you want to use in order to accomplish the objective of getting that heart rate up. Not necessarily race pace, of course, but get that heart rate up and work here. You definitely want to work. You should be sweating a lot. Should be some puddles underneath your bike right now. And you should be feeling some leg fatigue as we continue to ride. Come on now, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Good stuff. Still in the same gearing. We're going to change that soon though, because we're going to start going uphill. But we're still in the same gearing. Big chain ring, 18. Coach Troy Cam. Nice and steady. Nice rhythm. Always thinking about your good form. Being as efficient as you can when you're pedaling that bicycle. Beautiful scenery out here. Sun's starting to come out a little bit, but you can see the clouds up in the distance. And it looks now like we're going to be heading up a little bit. See how I'm sitting up somewhat? My hands are on the drops. Starting to head up a little bit. So I want you to take it down to your 15 on the back. So your big chain ring 15 now. And let's increase your tension on your stationary bike by just a little bit because we're starting to climb. One part is over. Actually, climbing can be fun too. It's all about power to weight ratio. Somebody asked me how you can climb better, and I told them quite honestly, all you have to do is lose some weight. Lose your weight, maintain your fitness, and you'll climb faster. Better yet, do both at the same time. Lose some weight and gain fitness, power, you'll go even faster. It's a simple equation. Of course, technique's important too. You got to keep that in mind. So you're always thinking about your good technique and being as efficient as possible on the bike, like right now. And right now, we're in our big chain ring, 15 on the back. If you're on a stationary bike, bring that tension up to a 3 or 4 on that scale from 1 to 5. And your intensity right now is up a little bit too. I want you up around 80 to 85% as we go on this nice steady grade uphill. Doesn't look like the winds are affecting us as much in this area. But when we turn back, we're going to have a nice tailwind, which I'm really looking forward to. Come on, keep it steady with me. Keep it steady. No cars out here right now. Taking a drink of water. Take a drink yourself. Always hydrating. See the mountains up in the distance there. So you can see we're definitely heading uphill. Big chainring 15. Nice steady effort. Your cadence is probably 80 to 90 RPMs now. I want you working it, okay? This is not time to take it easy. We're going uphill. So you're on your trainer at home. You're trying to simulate the same effort I'm feeling right now on the roads. So whatever you feel like you need to do, do it. Get that tension up. Some guys out on their Harleys. Hey, bud. That was nice. Friendly riders out there. Of course, they're looking at me thinking, look at that idiot. He doesn't even have a motor on his bike. That's all right. All right, we're still steady. Nice and steady here in Tucson, Arizona. Still big chainring 15. Nice steady tempo. We're not doing anything extraordinary here. Just riding steady tempo. 80 to 85% effort, whatever that means to you. It could be perceived effort, it could be percentage of your maximum heart rate, however you want to do it. But just think about it. Right now we're riding uphill, and you can see the winds are actually starting to kick up a little bit. So it's not an easy effort right now. Keep it going. If you have a chance, you should come to one of our training camps that we do out here in Tucson in the winter months. I know you'd have a great time, and you would actually get to ride on these roads in person. Of course, if you do this workout DVD often, you'll know every inch of road before you even get out here. But it's worth the trip, believe me. All right, keep it steady. Even though we're going downhill a little bit, we're going to keep it in the big chainring 15 because we're going to be kicking back up again. Here we go, right back up. Big chainring 15, cadence in that 80 to 90 RPM range. You're doing a beautiful job. Beautiful job. All right, still going, still going. Maintaining that good form again. I know I remind you of that a lot, but it's important. Because when you're out there on the roads riding, you don't get a coach on your wheel telling you about form and keeping your good form. Now we're going downhill, as you can see, so let's take it down to small front chain ring, small ring 15. Bring that cadence up. Give me about 100 RPMs. Come on, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Little section here, we're going downhill. Bring that cadence up. Nice, nice, nice. Over 100, small chain ring 15. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. And then we're crested. We're going up the little grade here. Big chain ring 15. Big chain ring 15. Tension is back up. Tension is back up. Did you see how we had momentum going over that little climb? That was nice. And we're going back downhill again. Let's go to small chain ring 15. Small chain ring 15. Play around with your gears a little bit. Bring that cadence back up. Come on, come on, come on. Bring it up. Small chain ring 15. And it looks like we're going to be hitting a little roller back up again. So here we go. Big chain ring 15. You can see where I just shifted there. Big chain ring 15. Of course, I'm in my small chain ring now because I'm climbing, but you're doing just the opposite. You want to simulate the same effort that I have. So you're in your big chain ring 15 right now as we go towards another stop sign, at which time we'll make a right turn. So here we go, big chain ring 15, riding steady tempo. If you're on a stationary bike, that tension should be on about 3 or 4. Come on now, stay to my wheel, stay to my wheel. You're looking good. I know you're getting sick of staring at my butt, but that's all right. Stay near my wheel. Come on, bring it up to me. Bring it back up to me. Bring it back up to me. See, the winds are starting to kick up again. Nice job. Good work, good work. Big chain ring 15. Effort's 80 to 85%. See the mountains off in the distance from this perspective. Still big chain ring 15. Nice job. Don't forget to drink. Don't forget to eat a little bit. And we're going downhill. Let's take it down to your small front chain ring. Small front chain ring. Bring that cadence back up to over 100 RPMs. And we're going to shift again, big chain ring on the front, 15 on the back, because we're climbing again. Trying to keep this as realistic as possible. This is a virtual reality ride of the Gates Pass ride in Tucson, Arizona. And we're on a road called McCain Loop right now, by the way. And there's a stop sign coming up. You're still in your big chain ring, 15. Stop sign coming up. And once we hit the stop sign, we're going to make a right turn. So we're rolling down. Go to your small chain ring, 15. Roll it down. You can slow down, stop pedaling here for a second if you'd like. And we're going to make a right turn here. No cars left, no cars right. And let's roll. Alrighty. So we're going to be climbing for a bit. Now the good news about this section is that we actually have a tailwind. So we're going to be, it's going to be a lot easier going up this section than it would have been otherwise. Believe me, this is a tough little grade. So when you come out here one day and do one of my camps or some other training camp, you'll know that this is a tough little section. But with this tailwind, it's just going to move us right along, which will be nice. And after we climb this little grade, then we're going to have a really nice fast section back to the backside of Gates Pass. All right, nice and steady, big chain ring 15, big chain ring 15, still riding steady tempo. Your effort's around 80 to 85% here. And you're staying strong. I mean, this is a good workout. You've had your heart rate in a variety of different zones throughout this workout so far, and that's good for training benefit. You need to have that heart rate variability. Low heart rate, high tension on the pedals, high cadence on the pedals, low tension. That's what makes you a better rider, a well-rounded rider too. All right, so we're heading up, big chain ring 15. Your stationary bike tension should be on about a 3 or 4. And your effort is around 80 to 85%. Because again, we're climbing right now. Nice steady grade. We are not taking it easy. Keep it going, keep it going. Looks like the sun is coming out in full force, which means you have to pay extra special attention to hydration right now. And again, always thinking about your good form. Now, if you ever come to Tucson, be sure to bring plenty of sunblock because the sun is intense down here in the desert. Car back. Another truck. See, they're giving us plenty of room. Motorists are used to seeing cyclists out here in Tucson, especially this area, because there's a lot of riders who come out here and do their training. A lot of camps come out here and do their training. But you still need to be careful. And we're still in our big chain ring 15 on the back, and we're still riding steady tempo. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, keep it steady. Keep it steady. Big chain ring 15. Looks like we're going to be cresting here. And here we go. We're cresting that little bit of a climb. And now we have a nice fast section back towards the backside of Gates. On the road, I'm on my big chain ring 13 on the back, and we're flying down this hill. In fact, we have a nice tailwind, and already we're going about 28 to 30 miles per hour. So stay with me. You're in your small chain ring 15. I want that cadence up. I want that cadence up over 100 RPMs. Come on back up to my wheel. Come on now. Come on back up to my wheel. You can see how fast we're going. Coach Troy Cam. We're flying along. Come on. Stay on my wheel. Stay on my wheel. Get down on those aero bars. Get down on those drops. Get aero right here. You can take full advantage of your aerodynamic position when you're going this fast. Any speed over 22 miles per hour, you need to be tucked in that aerodynamic position. All right, good effort, good effort. Keep that cadence up, small ring 15, and you're working it, okay? If you need to go to a bigger gear inch right now for more tension, you should do that. If you're on a stationary bike, I want that tension to be around a 2 on that scale from 1 to 5. and I want that cadence up high. I'm taking advantage of that flywheel effect right now on the bike. I'm towards the nose of my saddle, and I'm hammering. Look at this. Knees into your top tube. We're going fast. We're upwards of 30 miles per hour. We have a nice tailwind pushing us along, and we are motoring. Riding through the desert. Come on, stay on my wheel. Stay on my wheel. Because we still have some climbing coming up. You can see up ahead. See the mountain? Well, we're going to be heading back over that mountain on the backside of Gates Pass. So get yourself mentally ready for that. But I don't want you taking it easy right now. Get that cadence up. Maintain that momentum. We're going fast. Come on. Stay with me. Keep that pedal stroke nice and smooth. Keep that cadence up. We are flying. This is a lot of fun right now. Been working against that headwind all day, and now we've got a tailwind. What a great feeling. Come on, keep it going. Nice tuck. Down in your aero bars. Come on now. Stay with me. Come on. Right now, I'm in my big chain ring 12 on the back. I'm flying down this hill. Come on, let's go. Your intensity should be upwards of 80-85% because we're going fast. We are going fast. I want you working this section. Come on, keep it going. Stay on my wheel. You can see how fast the road is going by. We're flying 30 miles per hour. Nice tailwind pushing us along. Come on, keep it steady. Heart rate's up. You're working hard right now. You're suffering a little bit right now. Stay on my wheel. Don't let me get away. Come on. Stay with me. You're looking strong. Use whatever gearing you want to accomplish that cadence around 100 RPMs. Putting out some serious power right now. Come on. Keep that cadence up. Stay nice and tucked. You can see I'm down in my drops. You should be down on your aero bars if you have a tri-bike, or down on your drops if you're riding a road bike right now. Get down in that nice aerodynamic position as we fly along over 30 miles per hour. This slightly downhill section with a tailwind. Can't beat that. Come on, keep it going. Nice job. Come on, we're almost gonna make a left turn up here soon. Stay focused on the road. Red car up. Very little traffic out here today so far. Good riding. Come on, stay with me. Don't let me get too far away. Come on back up to my wheel. Bring it back up to me. That's it. Nice job. Come on, you're still working it. High cadence. Efforts upwards of 85%. Take full advantage of this tailwind and get some speed going. Practice riding fast. See the bushes blowing there. You can tell it's windy out today. Come on, keep it steady. Always thinking of that good form. Knees in your top tube, upper body's nice and relaxed. Focused on using your legs to move that bike forward. Making a left turn coming up. Checking for traffic, seeing where you are. Stay on my wheel. Here we go, left turn. See the sign there for Old Tucson. And we're making a left, and we're going to be heading up the backside of Gates in just a couple minutes from now. Get out of the saddle, stretch your legs out a little bit. Okay, now, we're not climbing necessarily, but I want you in your big chain ring 15. So a little bit more tension on those pedals. If you're on a stationary bike, bring that tension up to about a 3 on that scale from 1 to 5. All right. There's the mountains up ahead. Your intensity right now is a little bit lower, okay? So I want you around 75 to 80%. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good riding, good riding. Cyclists out here today enjoying the weather, enjoying the beautiful ride. All right, here we go. 80% effort, a little bit of recovery, not a lot, because again, we have a tough climb coming up. All right, so I want you to take it down to your small chain ring 15 now, small chain ring 15, and bring that intensity down to about 75%. A little bit of recovery, get that cadence between 90 and 100 RPMs. We're going to take it easy somewhat prior to the climb. The climb will be nasty. No other way to put it to you. You're going to work hard. High cadence. Get that cadence up. Small chain ring 15. A few rollers here. Stay on my wheel. You can see the climb looming up ahead. Coach Troy Cam. We're still going pretty fast because we still have that nice tailwind. Man, I tell you, the headwind was nasty, but this tailwind is nice. Cruising along. Heart rate starting to lower and stabilize after that fast section. Legs are starting to feel strong again. A few more cars out on the road here. Checking back, seeing where you are. Stay on my wheel. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me now. We're almost done this ride, believe it or not, but we still have the hardest part to go. So get yourself mentally prepared for it. Get ready to suffer, okay? Get ready to suffer. But it's all good. Good suffering. Nice and steady, small chain ring 15. Keep that cadence up, keep it nice and steady. Again, always thinking of your good form. Good stuff, good stuff. You might want to take a drink right now. You might want to take in some calories too, because you have some hard work coming up. You need to be ready for it. You're sitting right on my wheel, that's good. Stay right up close. Let me set the pace. Good job seeing the road from my eyes. Nice and steady, nice and steady. You can see the road up ahead, winding up the mountain. Looking back there, trying to see where you are. Stay up with me here. Come on now. Stay up with me. Stay up on my wheel. You can see the grass is blowing around there too. But again, we still have a nice tailwind, so it's not as difficult as riding the other direction. Be careful out on these roads. These roads narrow down a little bit, and there's not really any shoulder, so you got to be careful out here. See the mountain up ahead. Incredible scenery. Incredible ride. Still small chain ring 15, but we're going to start working here, okay? So get ready, because I'm going to have you shift into a gearing that is simulating the same intensity that I'm experiencing out there on the road. All right, so still in your small chain ring 15, but we're going to get ready to go to the big chain ring 15, and let's do that right now. You can see where I'm starting to work it. So big chain ring 15, more tension on those pedals. And in fact, let's take it to the big chain ring, pop it down to the next cog, 13 or 14 on the back. All right, because we're starting to work now. You can see the road starting to kick up. Steady effort, intensity is around 85%, and you are starting to work hard. You're starting to feel the effects of this ride. Come on, heart rate's drifting up, power output's drifting up. Take it down to your 13 on the back, big chain ring 13. Here we go, here we go, here we go. If you're on a stationary bike, bring that tension up to about a 4. Lots of tension. Lots of power. See those grasses blowing around? That's a crosswind now. Now we're starting to ride a little bit into the wind. Things are getting difficult, okay? Get yourself ready. Come on, keep your good form, ankling through the pedal stroke, pushing down and pulling up, pushing down and pulling up. You can see I'm starting to work it here. Starting to put out some power. upwards of 400 watts at this point. Nice. Here we go. Come on, nice and steady up this hill. Nice and steady. Big chain ring 13. Good. Staying seated, staying seated, staying steady. Heart rate's up high, and you're starting to suffer. You can see the road kicking up. Coach Troy cam. There's a parking lot on the right here. At our camps, we have a lot of people from the camp standing out of the parking lot cheering on the riders as we climb this last hill up the backside of Gates. Cars are going by. Come on, keep it steady. Big chain ring 13. Cadence, high tension, high tension. Cadence is probably a little bit lower now. Try to keep it up between 70 and 80 RPMs though, but you're working hard. If you have to stand up once in a while, go ahead and do that. Stretch your legs out, but you're more efficient if you're seated. Try to stay seated, okay? Come on now, keep it going. Come on, come on, come on. Nice and steady up this hill. Nice and steady. The hard work is still to happen. It's still up ahead. The road keeps kicking up. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Big chain ring 13, big chain ring 13. If you have an 11 on the back, get ready to use it because you will. Highest tension you have on that bike trainer, get ready to use it. It's not there right now though, but your heart rate's high and you're suffering right now. You should want to get off that bike right now because you're working so hard. But you don't have to. Come on, keep it steady, keep it steady. Come on now, stay with me, stay with me. Come back up on my wheel. Come back up on my wheel. Come on now, big chain ring 12, big chain ring 12. Take it down to your 12 on the back. Come on, come on, come on. Take it down to your 12. We're still climbing, we're still climbing. Keep it steady, dig deep with me. See how I'm digging deep? Starting to rock a little bit in the upper body. Keep the upper body nice and still if you can. Keep it steady. Come on now, come on, come on, come on. Stay with me, stay with me. Get back up to me, get back up to me. See the road going up, we're climbing, we're climbing. Come on, come on, push with me, push with me. Push down and pull up, push down and pull up, push down and pull up. My legs are burning, yours should be too. Come on, stay with me now. We're almost to the top, we're almost to the top. Come on, push it through, push it through. Pride here, dig deep, you gotta dig deep, you gotta have some pride. Push yourself, high heart rate. Come on, bring it back up to my wheel. Don't let me get away from you. Don't let that cord snap. Get back up to my wheel, bring it back up. Come on, stay with me here, stay with me. We're almost to the top. Come on, come on, see my body rocking. Come on, I'm putting every amount of power into those pedals. Come on, push it, push it, push it. Nice, nice job, nice job. Push down and pull up, push down and pull up, push down and pull up. Use that hip flexor muscle. You're down in your 11 if you have one. Highest tension you have on that bike trainer right now. If you're on a stationary bike, bring it up to 5. Come on, take it up there. Super high power, stay seated. Come on, you're pushing up the hill. Drive it, drive it, drive it. We're almost to the top. We're almost to the top. Come on, push it over Gates. Push it over the backside of Gates. Push it hard. We're almost there. The hardest section right here. The highest percent. Push it over the top. Come on, stay with me, stay with me. Get back up to me. And come on, come on, come on. And here we go, here we go. And we're about ready to descend. Here we go now. Awesome job. And we're descending fast. Take it down to your small chain ring, 15 on the back, and stay on my wheel because we're flying downhill. Flying downhill. Bring that cadence up 90 to 100 RPM. Come on, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Now take it up over 100 RPMs. Stay on my wheel. Look at the valley of Tucson right ahead. The town of Tucson in the valley. Come on, stay with me, stay with me. Awesome job, awesome job. You're still hurting. Your heart rate's still really high, but now you're going downhill. Come on now, stay with me. I'm not pedaling, but you got to keep pedaling. We're also going around 45 miles per hour here. We're going really fast. Come on, keep that cadence up over 100 RPMs. Stay with me. Don't lose me. Don't lose me. Try to stay up with me. Good work. Stay on my wheel. Here we go. Here we go. Still pedaling over 100 RPM. Small chain ring 15. And we're flying down this hill. Let's go. Let's go. Nice job. Nice job. Your legs are starting to recover. Right now, I'm in my big chain ring 12 on these roads, and I'm going around 45 miles per hour. But I want you in your small chain ring 15. Bring that cadence up over 100 RPMs. Keep it steady. Keep it steady. Stay up on my wheel. Good bike handling skills as we descend this road. That's it. That's it. Lean into these corners. Let's go. Let's go. Make up some time here. Make up some time. We're almost done this ride, and you've done an awesome job. Stay with me. High cadence over 100 RPM. If you're on a stationary bike, that tension should be about a 2. Keep that cadence up. Keep that cadence up. We're screaming down this hill. Your heart rate's down a little bit from the climb, but it's still up. It's still up, and we're still working. We're not done this ride yet. Come on, keep that intensity. Keep that focus. Come on back up to my wheel. Come on back up to my wheel. Down in your aero bars, down in your drops. course, if you're down your aero bars on this descent, might not be a great idea because it's a fast descent and we're riding with the tailwind right now. Here we go, knee up, upper knee up. That's just right. That's just right. Good. Going around the corners here. Stay with me, stay with me, stay on my wheel, always using good form. Good stuff. Flying down this hill, 40 miles per hour now, starting to level out just a little bit. Nice. Sun is out. What a beautiful day for riding. Been a great workout so far, and we're almost done. Keep that cadence up, small chain ring 15, cadence up over 100 RPMs, and you're flying. You're flying. See how fast my cadence is? Keep that cadence up. Down in your aero bars, down in your drops. Come on now. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Beautiful job. Come on, come on, come on. That's it. That's it. Stay right on my wheel. Always thinking about your good form, efficient pedaling technique. Coach Troy Cam. You can see how fast we're going. These roads are a little bit bumpy around here. But we're almost done this ride. You've had a great workout. Going over Gates Pass. Now you can tell everybody that you've ridden in Tucson. Come on, keep it steady. Checking back, seeing where you are. You're doing a great job. Stay right there on my wheel. Thinking about your good form. Heart rate starting to level out. You should be around 80% right now, around 80%. Of course, when you were climbing, you're probably upwards of 95%. Maybe even close to 100%. But right now, you're about 80%. Come on, keep it steady. Keep it steady. Stay with me. Still going downhill. Small chain ring 15. Keep that cadence up over 100 RPMs. If you want to be an overachiever, take it up over 110, even to 120. You can do that. Just keep that cadence nice and high. Knees in your top tube, upper body's nice and still as we descend. Nice, fast descent. If you remember, we went up all this stretch of road. This was a tough stretch of road right near the beginning of our ride, and we were doing it into a headwind. Now it's nice to go down the back side of it and have the luxury of a tailwind as we finish our ride. But let's keep it nice and steady, and we're going to be making a right turn up ahead. Here we go, right turn. Watch out for cars, we're clear. And we're heading back to the community of Star Pass Resort, where we started our ride. Nice work. Still in your small chain ring 15. Your cadence is around 100. You can bring it down a little bit now because we're in the cool down stages of our ride. So you can start bringing your intensity down a little bit. Take it down to about 75%. And basically we're starting to spin our legs out. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Come on. Nice job, nice job. Almost there.
All right, nice job. Boy, I tell you, coming up the back end of Gates Pass is so hard, and the headwinds going out were just brutal today. I hope you had a good ride and had a really good tempo workout. Make sure tomorrow and the next day are recovery efforts so that you really absorb this training. And I hope one day you can attend one of my Tucson training camps. I know you'd have a great time, and you can see more information online at www.coachtroy.com. In the meantime, cool down for a few more minutes, and good luck this year in your training and your racing. And train safe and train smart. See you later.
We hope you enjoyed your ride through the desert with Coach Troy. Be sure to check out the Coach's extensive library of training DVDs and to learn more about his Tucson training camps and other services by visiting CoachTroy.com or calling toll-free 1-888-288-0503.